assassin choke. Just another basic setup into it. It's the same in mount position. Charles has no idea what jiu-jitsu is. A common reaction he might do is try to push me off. So he can push me backwards, he can push me to the side, he can just basically try to push me off. Okay? So what we're thinking about doing is anytime he pushes me off, I kind of lift my knees off the mat and make him carry my weight. Okay, now I can turn my chest. And all I'm looking to do is move my chest somewhere between his elbow and his forearm. So just with the turn, that's all I want. Sometimes I might even use my forearm. Now I'm putting weight behind that and I smear it down. All I'm looking to do is smear his arm across his body, and then I keep it there and my arm comes behind and I grab the wrist. Okay, this is called the gift drop. I'm going to find my own wrist, and as I pull on his arm, I'm going to start putting Carl onto his right side. As I slide my knee up and turn him to this position here. Now from there, very similar to our chair sit, I put my hip on the mat and then sneak to the back. So nothing's really changed. I'm on the back, I have the head drop, my head's below Carl's. I can start getting into my whole direct grips. I'm on the knuckle line, I'm not on the wrist, Carl can leave pummel. So my hands cover the knuckle line. From there, we already know I can push this down, tie it up, make the grip, drop the hook. If he doesn't butt scoop over, I kick him in the ass. And then I start to open up the lapel. The detail was I pass off, so I control that part of his hand between his wrist and his little finger. I open out the gi, and then I pass it from my right hand to my left hand. It's a palm down grip. Nothing's changed from here. We open out. Our right hand opens up. It's the same stuff we've been doing. I can put my hand behind my head and get the V part out of my belt. We know we can come over and get it. Carl knows jiu-jitsu. He puts his ear in. So then I can come around. So we've looked at a couple of things we can do. If the gi is slack, the material is slack, everyone's cutting the gi is different. You may be wearing a short gi. If you are, this will be super tight and you don't have to do too much. But if there's a length of material in here, we looked at I can bring my hand behind. Another thing I can do is I can pull this behind his ear and then I bring my forearm behind his head and I push it forward and then I turn my elbow like a high elbow guillotine. Okay? Just pulling that forward. If his head's in my belly, I don't have the profile, so my belly and my arm pushes his head forward and then I pull it and rotate it. That makes sense. It's very much like very much for if I was going for a guillotine like this and I turn it into a high elbow guillotine, so our Marcellotine, which would be this way, it's the same with the lapel. So Carl's on the bottom. Again, you can drill whatever setups you want into this. So maybe Carl's pushing on me to take me off, I lift my knees, I smear this down, getting my body behind it, reach behind, grab the wrist. When I reinforce it, this is called the gift drop. And now from 2 knees in the mat, I slide my knee up, I plant my foot to T-mount and I start to turn him onto the side. Once I'm here, I sit on my hip and I roll across. And now I'm taking the back. Good. So from our position, nothing's really changed. I switch to direct grips. Maybe this will be the easiest one to get. The underhook ones are always easy. Okay? If Carl's hiding that, he doesn't want to grab it. I just start choking. He comes up. Now he has an indirect grip on me. So now from this position we can still push it down and tie it up. Usually what I like to do is when he grabs that, I pull it back and re-grab. Now I'm in control. I push it down, tie it up. From there, drop my foot, kick him in the ass. Now I'm into crucifix. Nothing Nothing's really changed from there. Open up the lapel. It's my lapel. I'll just use it. Maybe I'm not. Okay, another thing we can think about. Watch, say I'm here. We're going to look at this on the next move. We can also use the belt. We're going to use in the next move how you can use the belt to choke the guy. Under IBJJF rules, it's illegal if the belt is not on you. But if it is on you or on your opponent, you can use it. So notice the way I can't get the car's lapel from here. I spot a weasel belt. So we just pull that forward and it's doing the same job. Does that make sense? So now from here, we open up the lapel. Obviously it doesn't make sense to tie it up with mine. I can't do the assassin choke. So we're coming over. Maybe he's gluing that, so now we're coming around. If there's too much slack in the lapel, we've shown you we can come through with a half Nelson, but I can also pull this deeper, use my forearm to push his head forward, and then I bring my elbow towards me. So it's just a high elbow assassin choke. Let's play with that, guys.